Hey everyone, just got done watching TNA Impact. I enjoy the show personally. Not exactly sure where they're going with this Bully Ray Brooke Hogan storyline. It intrigues me. Mike Knox, of course, revealed as the newest member of Aces and Eights. A very unkept secret, of course. It'll be interesting to see who the rest of the members of the group end up being. So I enjoyed Impact tonight. Looking forward to Genesis. I'll be watching that on Monday because this Sunday is the Golden Globes. And I'll give my Golden Globes predictions maybe Saturday. Possibly. Haven't quite decided yet. Actually, no, it won't be Saturday because Saturday is the second episode of Plus and Minus. Maybe Sunday, possibly before the Globes. So that's perfect timing. So we'll probably do that. Or maybe tomorrow. Haven't quite decided yet. But I've got my computer in front of me, and I'm going to go over the Oscar nominations and the Critics' Choice Awards that were earlier tonight. Let's start with original screenplay. I am very happy to say that I am 4 for 5 in my predictions. The only movie that I thought would get into original screenplay that did not was Looper. Looper's a phenomenal movie and didn't really get enough credit this year. Other things push it to the back burner. But it didn't get nominated. Flight got nominated in its place. Flight's an okay movie. John Goodman's phenomenal in Flight. John Goodman's phenomenal in anything, pretty much. And he had a great 2012. Flight didn't deserve this nomination. And even though I predicted it, Amour did not deserve this nomination. Like I said in my video yesterday, Amour is extremely, extremely boring. Amour is basically the product of watching what would happen if a man and a woman who have been together for 50 plus years were in the same nursing home together. And eventually, the guy decided after multiple strokes to kill the woman and put her out of her misery. And then just leave her body taped up in a room until people came and dragged her away. Yeah, I just gave the movie away. You're welcome. You're welcome. Here's my Damien Sandow for the day. So mixing wrestling and movies together. Let's get to the Oscar nomination for Adapted Screenplay, which is really interesting. It's quite humorous, actually. I just looked over at this list. This is on TheWrap.com, cheap plug, and it's by a lady named Lisa Fung. When I was a kid, Fung was my curse word, so that's kind of funny. And a little PS about my personal life. Adapted Screenplay, no surprises here. Silver Linings Playbook, Lincoln, Life of Pi, Beast of the Southern Wild, and The Incredible Argo. I'll get to my predictions of who's going to win in another video, probably sometime in February. But these are just my opinion of the nominations. I have not a problem with Adapted. There's some things that could have gotten in otherwise. Visual effects. Snow White got in. Don't really know why. Snow White and Huntsman. Terrible, terrible movie. Hemsworth was awesome in it. Charlize Theron was awesome in it. And the, obviously, the worst actress of our generation. Terrible, terrible, terrible in it. But the visual effects were fine. Prometheus, deserved nomination. The Avengers, it's good it got in. Life of Pi, brilliant visuals. All across the board. And The Hobbit, I guess, whatever. I'm gonna nominate the Mark movie, sure. No nomination for The Dark Knight Rises. No nomination for Cloud Atlas. Two things that could have been in this category. Sound mixing, we got Lincoln, Life of Pi, Les Mis, Argo, and Skyfall. They really marked out for Skyfall this year. Ridiculously marked out for Skyfall this year. A lot of Bourne Award nominations. But we'll talk about Skyfall more when we get to the Critics' Choice Awards. I never know what the difference between mixing and editing are. Like AJ said, it's usually one different. And this year, that was incorrect. It was two different. Because in sound editing, we had Argo, Life of Pi, Skyfall, the first nomination of the night for Zero Dark 30, and the first nomination of the night for Django Unchained. I don't have a problem with that list. I really need to watch Skyfall again because I'm really hating it at this moment because it's got a lot of nominations. Skyfall and The Hobbit both got a lot of nominations that should have went to other movies. Ridiculous. Live action short, I can't say anything. I did predict Henry, Curfew, and Death of a Shadow. The Buzkashi Boys and Assad, didn't predict those. We'll watch the live action shorts when we find them. Animated shorts, I got 3 right. The Phenomenal Paperman, the Maggie Simpson in The Longest Daycare, and Adam and Dog. I predicted those. Fresh Guacamole and Head Over Heels, nah, didn't go for those. Production design, Lincoln, Life of Pi, Les Mis, The Hobbit, and for some reason Anna Karenina, which doesn't need to be nominated for anything. Anna Karenina is pretty much what I like to call the equivalent to The Loneliest Planet, a movie that should not be nominated for anything. Art direction, I get that. Nothing else. There's no reason for it to be nominated. Let's go with song. I don't get this. I don't get this at all, really. Suddenly, from Les Mis, it's to be expected. Adele's freaking song from Skyfall, of course it's getting in. Gee, I'm shocked there. I'm really shocked that Pi's Lullaby got in. Really interesting to see that be one of the 11 nominations for Life of Pi. And very, very shocked to see Everybody Needs a Best Friend get in. I'm guessing with Seth MacFarlane hosting the Oscars, it made sense for his song to get in. But, once again, a lot better nominations. So many songs from Django. The Owl City song from Wreck-It Ralph. I could have picked a whole lot different list for this. Anything from Brave could have got in, didn't. So, this category pretty much sucks this year. But, yeah, you'll have that, I guess. That's the Academy we're talking about here. And Academy does suck in a lot of ways, and I'll get to that in a little bit later. As I'm scrolling upwards. And the other song that is nominated was from a documentary called Chasing Ice, which is in Columbus right now, Gateway. And we have no way to go see it, so unless it gets online soon, we're probably not going to see this movie. But we'll use YouTube to be able to listen to these songs over again. The score. This has Cloud Atlas written all over it. Cloud Atlas did not get one nomination, and that is a travesty. Not the biggest travesty, I'll get to that later. That's coming up in a few more categories. Skyfall, whatever. At least Newman's the one who did the score, so I have no problem with that. John Williams' score for Lincoln, that's fine. Michael Dana for Life of Pi. Desplat for Argo. And for some reason, Anna Karenina. If it would have came out this year, this nomination would have went to The Great Gatsby, without question. Baz Luhrmann's brilliant film coming out later this year with my girl, Carey Mulligan, DeCap, and Tobey Maguire. Looks phenomenal. Can't wait to see it. Or if it got actually a release date this year, Great Expectations probably would have this spot as well. But it was not to be, and they give it to Anna Karenina for no reason other than the fact that it's a friggin' period piece. Makeup and hair, the usual suspects, The Hobbit, of course. Les Mis got in, and a surprise nomination for Hitchcock. Very happy with that. Now, don't understand why Lincoln didn't get nominated. I would have nominated Lincoln before Les Mis. But the Academy is just off the rockers right now, so I'm happy that Hitchcock did get in, though. Hitchcock's an excellent movie if you get a chance to see it. Tremendous performances from Anthony Hopkins and Helen Mirren. And A very enjoyable film. I enjoyed it. Foreign language film, here's where I start getting angry. Now, War Witch got in. It's a Canadian film. Not seeing it. Don't even know if it has a release date this year. Probably not. The Bryan Danielson film, no. I mean, obviously it's not, but no. Did get in. I was correct on that. Kon-Tiki's in, so gotta watch that now. And the extremely way too long Royal Affair got in. The last nomination went to the undeserving Amour. Now, this is the first major problem I have with tonight's nominations. The Untouchables. The Untouchables is hilarious. Very well done. And the English remake that they're talking about making with Colin Firth and Chris Tucker, cannot wait for that. But it was not to be. It didn't get in. So, first travesty. I guess you could say, I can equate this with how they shafted Waiting for Superman and Exit to the Gift Shop. But that's another story altogether. Let's talk about film editing. Argo, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook starts off here, and Zero Dark 30. That's not a bad list, so we're fine on that. Documentary short, I didn't do terrible. I got actually 4 out of 5, so not terrible. The only one I didn't get was Redemption. Don't know what any of these are. We'll watch them soon. Open Heart, Mondays at Racine, Kings Point, and Innocente all got in, so that's fine. Whatever. Let's talk about documentaries, and we're almost to the big categories. 5 Broken Cameras made it in. We just got it online, so that's a good sign. I'll be able to see that soon. The Gatekeepers, don't have it. Don't even know when it's coming out. So, not good. Did predict it, but it's not good. How to Survive a Plague, watch that in Athens. Pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. The Invisible War, very happy that Kirby Dick actually got in. Since the Academy seems to think about Kirby Dick like they think of Michael Moore. Discounting Bowling for Columbine, of course, because that's what he won for. Even though he got so much heat for winning. But The Invisible War actually got in and it makes me happy because I enjoy The Invisible War a lot. And, of course, the best documentary of the year is Searching for Sugar Man, and it is a very deserved nomination. And will have a deserved win, which it won tonight at the Critics' Choice Awards. But I'll get to the Critics' Choice Awards later. We're actually on page 1 right now of 4. And this is going to be like a 20-minute video, I can tell already. So, we're good on that. And, directing. Here's where the wagon lost its wheels. Okay. Now, Ang Lee and Steven Spielberg got in for Life of Pi and Lincoln. And surprisingly, David O. Russell actually got in for Silver Linings Playbook. That's fine. I got no problems with those 3. No problem at all. Here's why I have problems. Michael Haneke actually got in for Amour. Now, like I said, previous video, I like The White Ribbon, but Amour is boring as all get out. Does not deserve any of these nominations. I really want to see it come home with nothing at the Oscars, even the foreign category. I don't care if it got as many nominations as it did, and I don't want to get to one because obviously, if you haven't already seen it, there is more than just one nomination left for Amour, an undeserved nomination. That's not the only problem. That's the major problem with this category. Well, with what got in, that's the major problem with the category. Another problem, Ben Ziedlin, Beast of the Southern Wild. Are you serious, bro? Yeah, I've been waiting a long time on the YouTube video to be able to say that. And it made sense right now. Why? Beast is good. It's not great. It's good. It's alright. Doesn't deserve its nomination. Let's talk about who got shafted. First, we're going to talk about the yay who got shafted. Catherine Bigelow didn't get in. I'm very happy about this. I liked The Hurt Locker. Didn't love it. Liked it. Did not deserve Best Picture whatsoever. I did not want Bigelow to get in because she would have got in. She didn't get in for talent. She got in for the fact that she's female. I'm not trying to make any sexist remarks. I'm just saying that politics would have got her into this category. And I'm glad she didn't get in. Zero Dark 30 is a decent movie. It's way too long, and it's kind of boring in places, but it's alright. It's harmless. Obviously, Wes Anderson didn't get in. P.T. Anderson didn't get in, so the Andersons didn't get in. And Hooper didn't get in, so yay, I told you guys Hooper wasn't getting in, and he did not get in. He didn't deserve to get in. I'm glad he didn't get in. But here comes the problem. And my biggest problem. But first, I'll bring that up in a second. Quentin Tarantino shafted as well. Ridiculous. Haneke, Ziedlin did not deserve these nominations. They should have been replaced by Tarantino and Ben Affleck. Affleck was the front runner. What are you Oscar voters smoking? Affleck had this in the bag. He deserved this award. Affleck has never made a bad movie. He's not going to make a bad movie. I don't know why everybody's thinking that, oh, they'll vote for Bigelow and they'll vote for Affleck and it's alright. Hey, let's throw these votes towards Michael Haneke, or let's throw these votes towards Ben Ziedlin. Oh, everybody else will vote for it. No. It eliminated both Bigelow and Affleck, and it's freaking ridiculous. Ben Affleck shouldn't have been eliminated from this race. And it just makes me sick to my stomach. Academy of voters, just, you made a huge mistake. And I'm very glad tonight it got rectified with Affleck rightfully winning director at the Critics' Choice Awards. But like AJ keeps bringing up to me, and it's very true, the two different people vote for two different award shows. So the people that vote for the Critics' Choice Awards are not the same people that vote for the Oscars. But I still think Affleck is going to shut everyone up and win everything he's nominated for, to stick it to the Academy, and deservedly so. It's ridiculous. It makes me so angry. Costumes. Why is Snow White in? I don't know. Why is Mirror Mirror in? I don't know. Two absolutely horrible movies. Anna Karenina is terrible as well. Lincoln, Les Mis, The Usual Suspects. Not a good category. And for the person that spread the rumor on the internet that Django is in for costumes, screw you, pal. Honestly. You are an idiot. And I really hate you for working the internet and trying to cheat me to change my predictions. Django need that costume nomination. It's ridiculous. Cinematography. Django did get in there, and it deserves it. Life of Pi deserves it. Lincoln deserves it. And they nominated Deakins for Skyfall. I really love this movie. I need to watch it again, because I didn't. Anna Karenina, shouldn't have any right being here. Animated, they got it right. But gotta be surprised that Rise of the Guardians got shafted. Very strange. The Pirates took its nomination, and that's awesome, because I love the Pirates. And I didn't think anyone did, or anybody watched it. But apparently the Academy voters did. They also gave My Beloved Paranorman a nomination. And then my Disney triple threat of Wreck-It Ralph, Brave, and Frankenweenie. So we have a really good chance of winning this category. But Paranorman, of course, is something I really love. The critics really liked it, so I think it's got a really good chance of winning. Supporting actress, surprise nomination for Jackie Weaver. They really like Silver Linings Playbook at the Oscars to give Weaver a nomination. Shafting Nicole Kidman, who didn't get in, and Dowd didn't get in for Compliance. Hunt, Hathaway, Field, and Adams. That's your usual suspects. Not surprised there. Anne Hathaway, gonna take it, but I'll get to that later. Actress, Watts, Lawrence, and Chastain all got in. Riva, Emmanuel Riva for Amour. Are you kidding me? Boring, boring, boring movie. Just, it's terrible. Wallace got in for Beast. Why? Why, people? Why? Why did Beast have such a presence? It's freaking ridiculous. You knock out great nominations for a brilliant performance from Mary Elizabeth Winstead for Smash, a movie that obviously the Academy Award voters didn't see, and just give it to, oh my god, it's ridiculous. And you also shafted Helen Mirren for Hitchcock. Oh, it makes me so mad. Supporting actor, Robert De Niro, Jones, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Alan Arkin, and yes, Leonardo DiCaprio got screwed. Christoph Waltz got that final spot. So there is not a heel running for supporting actor like usual this year, which means Javier Bardem didn't get in, so that's good. I didn't want him to get in either anyway because it would have taken the spot away from Django, and Django really needs this nomination. Waltz does have the chops to win. Hoffman is probably his main competition right now. And then there's Jones, De Niro. I mean, it's a strong category. Anybody could win. Best Actor, Joaquin got in for The Master. Everything he said about hating the award ceremony, all the work. Denzel actually got in for Flight. Jackman for Les Mis. Daniel Day, of course, for Lincoln. And Bradley Cooper for Silver Linings Playbook. No surprises there. Called all of that. Best Picture actually had 9 this year. Now, I don't understand not just going with 10. I mean, Moonrise Kingdom and The Master got screwed. Ridiculously screwed. For Amour and Beasts of Southern Wild, which don't belong on this list. But other than that, we've got Zero Dark 30, we've got Silver Linings Playbook, Lincoln, Life of Pi, Les Mis, Django did get in, and Argo. So, I mean, it was an interesting night, honestly. And we're going to get to the Critics' Choice Awards real quick. I'm not going to go over it. Cloud Atlas did get a nomination for Best Visual Effects. Pi took it. That's fine. I got no problems with that. Cloud Atlas did win for Best Makeup, beating all the Oscar nominees. So, screw you, Academy. Once again, Cloud Atlas is awesome, and you need to watch it. If you haven't seen it, get it on DVD, Netflix, whatever. Anna Karenina doesn't need to be on here. It won for costumes. Zero Dark 30 won for editing. Anna Karenina won for art direction. Why? Don't know. Makes no sense. Cinematography was Pi. Of course, that's a big surprise there. That's awesome. Lincoln won for score for John Williams. That makes sense. That overrated Skyfall song won just because everybody's a mark for Adele now. Searching for Sugar Man won documentary. That's fine. I got no problem with that. Amour undeservedly won Best Foreign Language. It should have went to The Untouchables. Looper won Sci-Fi Horror. That's fine. Any good put over for Cabin in the Woods as well. So that was cool. Jennifer Lawrence won Best Actress in a Comedy. That's fine. Bradley Cooper, actor in a comedy. So Silver Linings Playbook took home the Comedy Awards with winning Comedy Movie as well. Lawrence also won for The Hunger Games for Action Movie. And a very undeserved win for very overrated Daniel Craig for Skyfall. That should have went to me for Looper. Bob Downey for The Avengers, or Bale for The Dark Knight Rises. Skyfall does not deserve to win Best Action Movie. It beat The Dark Knight Rises, Looper, and The Avengers. Ridiculous. Wallace won Best Young Actor. Should have went to Logan Lerman for Perks. Perks is awesome. Watch Perks. Or Pi. I mean, Suraj Sarma for Pi. Amazing movie. And Wreck-It Ralph won animated, so that's cool. No problem with that. Lincoln won adapted screenplay, so that's interesting. And Django actually took home original screenplay, so yay, another screw you, Academy. Django won. So Django also beat Mark Bowl, P.T. Anderson, Wes Anderson, Ryan Johnson, and John Gaddens for Flight. So big win for Django right there. Another screw you, Academy. Affleck won for director and deserved. He beat his Oscar competition and also the people that would have been frontrunners at the Oscars if they didn't lose their minds and nominate Haneke and Zietland, which don't deserve to be in there. And Silver Linings won Ensemble, so that's fine. Hathaway, of course, took Supporting Actress. Big shock there. Hoffman won Supporting Actor. He's got some Oscar buzz now. Chastain won Actress. Undeserved. I think it should have been for Jennifer Lawrence. And Daniel Day, of course, took Actor. And Picture went to Argo. So that's a long, long video. Academy, you screwed up. You should have nominated Affleck. He's going to win everything coming out. He's going to win the Globe. He's going to win the BAFTA. And he's already won everybody's respect and admiration. Academy Awards. Argo, F yourself. And that's all I got to say about that.